Cancer, welcome to your first reading of 2023. I'm just going to read whatever comes out, but I am going to be checking on your energy. I'm going to be seeing where you need to direct your energy, where you could find help at this time, any hidden potentials that you may or may not be aware of, things that you need to eradicate from your life, lessons to be learned, and then a message from spirit. Okay. If this reading resonates with you, make sure that you visit brattystarot.com for a personal reading. So the energy that you have is Pisces here for what Spirit wants to tell you. This is all about intuition. This can be about art. This can be about music, poetry, etc. Could be about a lot of different things. Can also be about intimacy and compassion as well. It's a very intuitive sign. Okay. Let's see. There could be something that you're working on when it comes to groups because I have house 11 here. Overall energy, we have the Queen of Wands. Absolutely love this energy for you. This is about making moves. It's not very Piscean-like, but we'll see how that kind of fits into the reading. This is about kind of being a showstopper. This is about going after what you want unapologetically, being authentically you, accepting your dark and your light side. And even for some of you, you could be performers. We have the Fool for where you need to direct your attention, needing to do something a little bit different. Let go of the old way, let in the new. We have the Five of Cups for where you could find help at this time or hope at this time. Sometimes looking back at the past can really help us to figure out why we are where we are or where we are going. Any hidden potential that you could be aware of. Five of Swords in reverse. I feel like this is more your tenacity in order to accomplish something that you may not be aware of. The Seven of Pentacles for things that you need to eradicate or things that need to be removed from your life. So something that you may have been invested in for a long time, maybe it's a job, maybe it's a person, whatever, that just isn't really working for you anymore. Something that's not really bringing you a harvest and needing to find or exercise the thing that does. Okay. The Ten of Cups for your lesson, something about either relationships or family is going to be very important for you during this time. So let's take a look at this Queen of Wands. Tell me about that Queen of Wands for Cancer's overall energy. The Nine of Pentacles, wow. The Empress in reverse. The Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay, so for some of you, there's definitely some type of feminine energy coming back around in your life. This could be a mother-like figure. This could be your baby's mother. Okay, this could be an ex-girlfriend, or it could be a father as well. This is general reading. Basically, there's some type of motherly or fatherly figure that's making their way back around. This is somebody who maybe left you in the dust before. Really sorry about that, Cancer. Somebody called me. Okay, so you could have a mother or a father figure or a baby's father, a baby's mother kind of coming back around. I feel like for a lot of you, you're single right now, okay? Or you're just focused on your own independence. You're focused on what it is that you have going on. I mean, you're looking absolutely amazing, not gonna lie. I don't think that this Empress in reverse is you. I feel like this is somebody else that is trying to come back around because they see that you're more confident, you're more assertive, have more gratitude for life, enjoying your life, financially stable, etc. This could be somebody that is trying to apologize, but you could feel a little more entitled to their apology because they left you out in the cold. Okay. And it doesn't have to be a baby's mother or a baby's father or mother or father, but it's definitely somebody that is feeling quite insecure because you are not. It seems like this is somebody, could even be an old friend. This is somebody who sees that you're doing well without them, and they may be like, wait, what? Like, I thought that Cancer would fail, or I thought that Cancer wouldn't be doing this well without me, etc. But they see that you are. So we have the Fool energy for where you need to focus, for what you need to focus on. Tell me about that Fool energy. The Ace of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse, and the Three of Wands in reverse. Try to be really careful about taking an uneducated opportunity or taking an uneducated leap of faith. And I understand that that's what a leap of faith is, right? Like, I get that. But it's like the sense of maybe not having complete clarity in something and trying to go for it anyway. And then you end up getting frustrated because you didn't listen to your intuition or you didn't have all the facts of the situation. And then you end up feeling completely manipulated. For some of you, all right. So for some of you, I'm not going to lie. There could be somebody that's coming back around that you really wanted to kind of prove wrong, or this is somebody that left your life or abandoned you for whatever reason. And now you kind of feel like maybe you have the upper hand in some way. And for a lot of you, you may have manifested somebody coming back just so that you could reject them or revoke some kind of love offer. Okay, that could certainly be what it is, or revoke some type of relationship. And it's almost like giving you that kind of sense of like, yeah, like confidence, which is like fine. I get that. But just be careful with that kinds of stuff, okay? Because what you put out there, you will get back. All right. And I understand that can feel really good sometimes. I totally get that. But I definitely think that you have somebody that maybe, how did this person feel? What made this person walk away from Cancer in the past? The Four of Wands in reverse. This could be somebody that like ended up moving out, somebody that you divorced. This could be somebody that you used to live with, or somebody that made you feel really insecure, made you feel ugly, even for some of you. And there may be this sense of you maybe wanting to jump into something, but you need to kind of look before you leap. Like usually I wouldn't say that with the Fool there, but there may be something where you need to kind of listen to your intuition a little bit more and look before you leap, because you may end up frustrated. Can I just get more clarification on what this is? The Temperance, it could be around a Sagittarius person, or this could specifically be also try not to jump the gun on something is what I want to say, especially if like an argument ensues or frustration crops up. Like don't allow this person to get you out of character. Okay. But for a lot of you, it could be something in regards to traveling. So just make sure that your travel plans are set out, okay? Or it could be something in regards to higher education of some sort. So there could be a sense of you maybe needing to read the fine print. It is Mercury retrograde, all right, until the 18th. Mars leaves retrograde on the 12th, but it'll still be in its post-shadow period. So just be cautious of that, okay? Because there definitely could be something about traveling, and then you kind of act impulsively and then you end up regretting the decision because I don't know, you ended up overspending or whatever the case is. Okay, so let's take a look at that Five of Cups for where you may be able to find help at this time, or clarity, guidance, whatever the case is. The Sun, the Two of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups in reverse. I feel like you need to see how far you've come. Page of Swords, Ten of Wands. You may have a lot on your plate right now, but you manifested this. And I feel like you need to kind of keep yourself busy. I'm not saying like don't relax, but there's something here that occurred in the past where it's like there's a lot of sadness around that, but I feel like you see it for what it is now. And it's like, I think that you're coming out of that in some way, shape, or form. It's like, usually I wouldn't tell you to look to the past, but I think you do need to look to the past, because I feel like in the past you were maybe emasculated, or you were made to feel not good enough. You were made to feel ugly. You were made to feel, I don't know, I don't know, you didn't dress well. I don't know. There was somebody that made you feel like absolute crap, and you were in a really bad place at your life at some point, and now you're looking absolutely amazing. You're financially independent, or maybe you're working on that. You're going after your goals. You're becoming more assertive. You don't give what anybody thinks, and certainly not this person. And you need to look at where you were when it came to this individual and where you are now, and truly see how far you've come, so that way you can continue to make educated decisions, especially if this person is trying to like hoover you back in or maneuver you back in. And it's like that sense of you may be tempted just because it feels good because you wanted this person's validation before. But it's like, remember how terrible it felt to be there before. Remember how absolutely awful it felt, or that person made you feel in the past. And take a look at how much you've built yourself back up into the person that you are now, and how much growth you've accumulated because of that pressure, because of that lack of validation, because you didn't get what you want when you wanted it. And there was a reason why. And so it's like, okay, if you try to take a new leap of faith with this person, where do you think that's going to land you? Do you think that they've changed with the Empress in reverse? I don't think so, whether it's a male or female. This is somebody who feels bad about themselves because you feel good about you. So what does that say about them? The Five of Swords in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse. Wow, this is crazy. Five of Swords in reverse for hidden potential. You see the reality of everything. Look, this is like just what I was talking about, Cancer, with the Three of Swords, Seven of Cups in reverse, and the Nine of Swords in reverse. You have the ability to see things for what they are, to see a person for who they are now. And because of that, you're able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's like your ego isn't coming out. You're not feeling entitled. You're not feeling like you're better than anybody else, nothing like that. But you have this kind of tenacity to push through whatever this was in the past. And now look where you are. And there's something about you listening to your intuition. You don't really feel the need to get your ego involved. This is like this. It's so interesting because you have this kind of like silent confidence, because insecurity is loud and confidence is silent. And I feel like that's what you have, but you had to go through a lot of crap to get there. And this is really about you looking back there just so you can see how far you've come. And the funny thing is that your ego isn't even heightened because of it. It's like, it's kind of like what, there's this Buddhist that says, I'm not like Buddhist or anything, but I do find it interesting. And there's this Buddhist that talks about whether you give him a compliment, he does not change. You give him you try to make him insecure and he does not change. And it's about being this unmovable force. So you're in this place now where you don't let compliments get to your head. You don't blow up and have some crazy ego. Somebody says something negative about you and you don't sulk in a corner. It's like this steady confidence that you have. And that's really where your power is. It's like nothing can change you. Nothing can shake you. It kind of reminds me of Taurus's reading a little bit that they had for their 2023 bonus reading. So if you have a Taurus placement, go check it out. Let's take a look at the Seven of Pentacles for what you need to eradicate from your life. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. The Star, the Emperor, and the Six of Cups in reverse. For some of you, you are very focused on healing a matter with the father figure. And I feel like you should be. If it is about a father figure, it could be about this person, okay, whoever this is. It could be about this person. There's nothing wrong with healing things with people, but holding on to spite, holding on to bitterness, holding on to doubt and these frustrations that accumulated in your life because of said person is not going to help you. It's just simply going to hinder you. And it's this realization where, you can be cordial with people and not have to be emotionally involved or so involved in their life. And there's nothing wrong with healing something and being cordial and doing that and whatever. But there's this sense of if there's any bitterness that you're still holding on to, if there's any anger that you're still holding on to, you somehow need to release that. And the way that I've done it, the way that I've truly done it, to be honest, is being put through a butt ton of crap that made me feel like crap about myself. And I'm not saying that you need to go seek out crappy situations. Okay. That's just how I did it. Because it forced me to have more gratitude for what I have and rise above what didn't matter to me anymore, what really wasn't serving me. Because it's like, if I'm trying to go higher and I have all of these shackles, I have all of these chains, all of these things that are just holding me down that I'm holding on to, do you think I'm going to raise my vibration at all? Do you think I'm going to be able to have a genuine, authentic relationship with my higher self, or relationship that puts me closer to God or the universe or my higher self, like whatever it is that you believe in? No, because I'm being bogged down by crap that's not doing anything for me. So even if you don't heal something with this person, you must heal it within yourself. And another way that I've done that, to be completely honest, is through meditation. Meditation, I'm not going to lie, has been a big savior for me, because you're able to formulate and articulate your thoughts. You're able to control your feelings and your reactions and your actions better. So the 10 of Cups, the Judgment, It wants to give me pop out, so that's what we're gonna take. All right, I'm not taking all those. I'll take this one though. Ace of Cups in reverse. The Knight of Swords. So the 10 of Cups, the Judgment, the Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Knight of Swords. Page of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands. There's nothing wrong with wanting or having a relationship or being in a relationship, but don't lose yourself in one. With the Judgment and the Ace of Cups in reverse, this is a sense of you also waking up to you, who you are, what it is that you want, not what everybody else wants, not what it is about making this person feel better, etc. Being okay, being sure with who you are. And also not acting so impulsively because something has triggered an emotion from you as well. There needs to be be very cautious. Be very cautious of, you know, overly emotional communication, especially if somebody's triggering you, coming back around. You know, words can be said, words can be pushed back and forth that aren't so nice. And so a sense of you maybe needing to listen more than you speak and allowing the other person to talk and then saying what it is that you need to say and always keeping control of your emotions. And like, I understand we all want to be heard. We all want to, yes, I understand that. But people will tell you who they are if you just let them talk. You can learn a lot about people by just listening to what they're saying, their body movements, the pauses in their sentences. And I feel like there's a reason why I'm telling you that. Because you're able, when you're more silent and you're able to listen more than you speak, you were able to pick up on things. There's more knowledge that's being accumulated because you're not trying to push knowledge. You're trying to absorb it. And you're going to learn a lot more from listening, I think, than you know, having an emotional reaction that's going to trigger this person, etc. So anyway, I'm just saying, let's take a look at this Pisces card. Let's take a look at this Pisces card for Cancer. The King of Wands in reverse. The 6 of Wands in reverse. Damn, the King of Pentacles and the Strength in reverse. Try not to allow your ego to get in the way because I mean, I'm not going to lie, Cancer. We all have an ego. I don't care. Okay. We all have an ego. We should have an ego. It's our will to live. It's the reason why we get up every day. But don't let it use you as a tool. You can use your ego as a tool to accomplish things. Go to the gym, right? Whatever it may be. But don't allow your ego to feel entitled or allow this person to trigger you for whatever reason. Because there may be the sense of you have manifested this person just so you could reject them in some kind of way. And I want you to be cautious with that because that's going to come back to you in some way. Okay. And so just be very cautious of your behavior and try not to be pulled down this way. Stay up here. And even with our biggest enemies, you know, even with people that we really dislike, the best way is through compassion. Not all the time, but most of the time, the best way is through compassion, listening and understanding and following your intuition and reading body signals, what they're saying, listening to what they're saying, etc., and learning a lot more. Okay. Because I think that this person, what's this person's intent what's this person's intention with Cancer? The Devil. This is just like a 7 of Swords in reverse. The Hermit. They're like, oh, I learned so much about myself and I'm sorry that I did this and blah, blah, blah. But I feel like they're just toxic. I feel like this is just like a person that feels bad about themselves only when you feel good about you. It's like, what does that say about them? You know, and they're trying to get you down to their level, Cancer. So please be cautious. Okay. I don't doubt you, to be honest. So Cancer, if this reading resonated with you, Bratty'sTarot.com is where it's at to book a personal reading. Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to follow me on my other social media platforms, make sure that you just look on the screen. I love you, Cancer, and happy 2023. Peace out.